Hey everybody, I'm Sean. Welcome to another episode of Angling Spiders. Welcome back everybody. On today's episode, something pretty exciting. I am at a brand new lake that I have never been to before, and it's quite away from the area that I normally fish. For those of you familiar with the channel, you know that I'm typically fishing south of Calgary, sometimes a little bit west into the mountains, and sometimes east of Calgary, but I rarely go north of Calgary, and that's where I am today. And I know nothing about this lake, and I'll talk a little bit more about that once I get on the water, but let's get to it. All right everybody, so I'm out paddling and just got launched, and as I said, biggest thing about today, I know nothing about this lake at all. I don't know the structure, I don't know the depth, I don't know if there's other species in here. But I do know there's pike. So what I'm gonna do, also getting out here and looking, the water is very dark and muddy. And so what do you do in these situations when you're at a lake for the first time? Well, first and foremost, I do have my hummingbird so I can get an idea of depth, and I'm already out pretty much in the middle of the lake and it's only 6 feet deep. So unless there's some pockets, this is not a very deep lake. I'm also not seeing a lot of weed beds yet. So I might be working the side of or edges of weed lines. So we'll see how that goes. But my intent here is to basically troll around for a while and see if I can find some fish. All right, bit of an update. So it's now 10 after 9. It's been 38 minutes of fishing. And I can tell you all that I have lost 3. Oh, frustrating when those days happen. So I had 2... what I'll call kind of softer bites where they just struck and missed, and then I had a third one that was actually on a pretty good hit, and I lost it. So the strategy is working, and that's probably hard to see looking into the sunlight here, but just following these weed lines, and there's actually some lily pads. It's working and it's triggering bites, but none of them have stuck so far, which is really frustrating. All right, everybody. I finally hooked my first fish of the day. Now, this is ridiculous. I have been now out here, I think, for 3 hours. And I'm telling you guys, I have lost so many fish. I think I had 8 or 9 bites, and of those, a good 3 or 4 of them were on, and I lost them, and I just lost this one. I just felt it pop off right there. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I have no idea what's going on. All right. We got another shot at it here. I will see. My confidence is kind of shot after losing so many today. And these things are really aggressive, lots of head shakes. So that's why they're throwing the hooks. Now, I'm reeling this one in pretty fast because I'd like to at least see it. But other than that, ooh, that's a good sized fish. That's a big pike, you guys. That's a really big pike. Kind of makes up for it when they're really big. That is a honking huge fish. And he's barely hooked in the lip. Oh my goodness. That is a very big fish. And he's gone. He hit my net and he's gone. That was a 40-incher, you guys. That was a 40-inch pike. Well, at least this time you saw it. All right, you guys, I got another one, and I think it's just as big. I can't tell, but I am not gonna rush this one. I'm not gonna rush it. I'd rather tire this one out if it's a big one. It's a long ways out there and it took a lot of drag. That's why I think it's a bigger one. Pulling my kayak a little bit. There it is. There's the back of it. No, it's a smaller one. I don't care. I don't care. There we go, you guys. I finally got a fish today. Bloody believable. Like I said, was well hooked. Oh, and there he goes. Oh, oh, that feels so good. All right, you guys, we got another one. And as you can see, did he get off? No, he's just swimming towards the boat. As you can see, he was peeling some drag there. He's definitely swimming towards the boat right now. Actually gonna pass the boat right in front of me. Yeah, swimming towards shore. Now he's turned around, swimming under the kayak. Haven't seen it yet. It's got some good speed to it. It's definitely bigger than the last one. I don't know how much bigger, but it's definitely bigger than the last one. I'm gonna keep some pressure on it, but I'm gonna try to tire this one out. It's got some good runs. That is a massive pike again, you guys. Dove right in the weeds. But that is another giant, and not as big as the first one I lost, but it's still big. That is a big fish. I haven't even seen how it's hooked yet. That is a beautiful fish. Okay, it's not even tired yet. Look at that fish, you guys. Pulling my kayak sideways, look at that. That is a monster right there. Oh, I don't like it when they turn like that. You want to keep the pressure on the hooks, but he's pretty tired. He's pretty tired. He's barely hooked now. It's coming. I don't like coming in backwards, but I got it. Oh, that makes up for the other one. I got this one. All right, so I got the hooks out. The fish is resting in the net. It's fine. I had a good look at it now. It is a beautiful fish, but it is not as big as the one I lost. That being said, it is still the biggest pike I've caught in a while. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna measure the weight of the fish in the net, and then I'll take off the net. I'm gonna do my best to do this without letting go, but let's see how big this fish is. 35 inches on the nose, so look at that, you guys. 35-inch pike. I'm gonna guess 9 pounds. We'll find out in a minute, but that's a beauty. And there it goes. There it goes back in. Oh my goodness. All right, we got another one. Maybe an over 30. That would be great. You just never know what you're gonna get in this lake. I mean, I lost that one close to 40. I caught a 35. You just never know. So that's pretty cool. When there's always a chance that these are bigger fish. Now this is not pulling like a bigger fish, but it is. There's a run. It is a good size one. The head shakes these things are doing today is, I just can't believe it. I think that's why they're throwing so many hooks. They're just so lively. Yeah, that's another good size one. That's for sure over 30, you guys. For sure. So I don't want to force it. Oh yeah, definitely over 30. 32 maybe? Are you kidding me right now? With these fish, you guys? Are you kidding me? This is unreal. This one seems to be hooked well in the net. Look, Are you kidding me right now, you guys? That fish might be heavier than the last one, just from its girth, not the length, but that is a massive fish. Oh my gosh, what a day after the way this started. Unbelievable. Okay, I got the fish off the hook, and now we all know that the net weighs 1.4 pounds. So that fish is coming up at 10 pounds. So that is an 8, just over 8.5 pounds. Another massive fish, you guys. And that would suggest a length on this one of probably in the neighborhood of 33 to 34 inches. Okay, if it gets off, it gets off. Get the measuring stick ready here. That fish is 34 inches, you guys. So 35 and 34. Let's get this one released right here. It's ready to go. It's going already. And there it goes. Gone. You guys aren't going to believe this, but I got another big one. Either that or it just hit so much like a tank and then took line, but it was peel and drag, peeling it. Felt kind of like the last one. It feels kind of like the last one in terms of its weight right now, you guys. If this is another fish over 30, like I can't believe this. I think it is. There is some weight on this line right now, you guys. It's pulling my kayak again. Look at the kayak turning compared to the horizon. He is pulling me. And he's pulling me in the opposite direction. He's now past my kayak. He's going in circles. Now he's going to try to go under my kayak. Look at it, he's just turned me right around. Look at the speed at which my kayak is turning, you guys. This is a good sized fish. Oh yeah, definitely over 30. Are you kidding me? Oh man, after the start I had today, look at the head on that thing. Another giant fish right there. And there he goes. I can hardly believe this. I'm awestruck. You're lucky if you catch one of these fish in a trip. And I lost a really big one, the biggest one today of all of them I lost. And so to get 3 more shots, are you kidding me? There he goes. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I got it out. Once again, gonna do the length. I think it's almost identical to the last one, just a little lighter. It doesn't feel as heavy. Nope. That one is 34 3/4. 34 3/4 inch pike. Oh my goodness, right now, are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at these fish. Oh man. None of them gilled, which is nice. Just all hooked in the mouth, and there it goes. You can hardly see these things when they take off. The water's so dirty. All right, I am splashed on the face. I got to rethink where I'm going to take my break. I have had a half an hour of the craziest fishing that I've had, probably pike fishing at least, in a very long time. Maybe the last time something like this was in the Northwest Territories. A morning of nothing for 3.5 hours other than hit after hit after hit that wouldn't stick. I lost one in the morning there that was at least as big as some of these ones I was catching, but the action was crazy slow, and it was really intermittent. I was getting a bite about every half an hour. Figured out the depth, figured out the lure, figured out the area, and for the last, I don't know, like I said, 35 minutes, fish after fish after fish. Just caught fish number 6. 3 of those now over 30 inches. 1 of them close to 40 that I lost. Action intense every time I put my rod in the water. And so because of that, I'm gonna call this one here, and I'm gonna make it a part 2. So let's see if the afternoon is as crazy as the final part of this morning. Thanks everybody for sticking this one out. Really appreciate it. And if you liked the video, and how could you not on this one, smash that like button, hit subscribe. And until next time, good fishing.